What is going on? Happy Friday. This is the Rich and Angel Show.
Welcome.
Welcome. We have some good topics for you guys today, from 2020 trends for food service and even some regular food trends for the restaurant industry. So let's get on it.
Let's go.
Rich Malik here, live and direct.
It's the Rich and Angel Show.
Right, guys.
Yes, sir.
How's everybody doing today on this Friday?
Good.
Let us know.
Afternoon. Good after morning.
Good after morning.
Yes, sir. And here we are again.
Yeah. How you-
Back live and fresh from the KFC chicken and waffle.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little bit sleepy today because I
Yeah.
had a dinner to go to yesterday.
Oh, that's right.
So
What was that for?
it was for a cancer benefit for
Oh,
a
okay.
friend of mine that has cancer. So she's also a dancer. It was an amazing time that we got to see
That's
like
nice.
professional dancers like right within 10 feet of us.
Yeah.
You know? Beautiful. So I'm a little sleepy today, but still all good. I know you have some cool stuff to talk about.
We got a few things.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I got a couple of things here. And hey, Taz, happy Friday, sir.
Taz, salute.
Watching on LinkedIn.
Let's go.
And so we got a couple things to talk about, a couple of industry things we'll run through.
Yeah.
Some things that are on my mind, and I'm sure on other people's minds as well.
Absolutely.
And we got some fun things we'll talk about. If anybody's watching live, we got LinkedIn 11 people. You guys, if you want to jump in the conversation, hit the comments right now, and we'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. If you got any questions,
Yep. Feel free to interrupt us.
if you're on Facebook, hit us up, and of course YouTube Live.
Hey,
as
listen,
well.
man. Can I tell you something?
Please,
We need to bring more energy.
let's bring more energy to the table.
Yeah. We got to do some jumping jacks or some push-ups before we get on here. Just drop some bombs on them.
Wake up, people.
Wake up.
Wake it up. Let's go. It's Friday. All right. So, first things first. We went to Vegas a couple of years ago when Amy and Angel first got going, right?
Yeah.
Where's the place we went to eat first?
Wahlburger.
Oh, Wahlburgers.
Man, it was so good.
It was freaking good for
I
a
don't know if
fast
it
food
was the
burger.
night that we were having.
Could be.
You know, like
Could be.
We got it was a bunch of us.
It was good.
yeah, it
For a
was
fast
cool
food
night.
burger, it was top notch, man.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my first thing. Just simple talk about here. Actor Mark Wahlberg
Uh-huh.
reviews direction of first London restaurant.
Wow.
So what that means to me is I've never been. We need to go to London.
yeah.
We need to hit the UK. When are we going to take Rich Maliki, Angel, the Rich and Angel show, maybe the Fed group? Are we going to London? How are we going to get there?
Yeah, if you have a restaurant and you own a restaurant on Abbey Road specifically, I'd be particularly interested in that. And then doing the Abbey Road picture from the Beatles cover.
Yeah,
You know, walking in place.
that's an iconic picture, right?
yeah, for sure.
So yeah, Mark Wahlberg transforming his first London burger joint into a full service restaurant
Wow.
with a standalone bar. 6 months after it opened, Wahlberg and his team, which includes his brother Donnie and Paul. I don't know if you're a New Kids on the Block guy,
Yeah, Donnie
but I was a
Wahlberg.
big New Kids on the Block guy back in the late 80s, early 90s. They reached the decision to convert the Wahlburgers site. It's first across the pond following feedback from customers over the first 6 months of operation.
Wow.
An internal review of additional growth opportunities. Restaurant will be open from 9 a.m. to serve the area's bustling breakfast crowd, and new dishes have been created. Wahlburgers has 33 restaurants in the U.S. so far.
Wow.
Building.
Somebody just put that Five Guys is opening up its first ones in London.
Oh, hey, Lori. Happy Friday to you, Lori. Thank you for jumping in. Yeah, so Angel just read that. London has Five Guys opening gateways. Okay. I've never been the biggest. I mean, I don't dislike it, but Five Guys burgers. I just recently had one about a week ago.
They're very heavy.
Yeah, but it was better. It was better than I first remember from when I first had it.
Yeah.
It was pretty. It was
Do
pretty.
they
good.
still do the peanuts thing? That's Five Guys, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way when you go in. Yeah, I Uber Eated. I had the Uber Eats, but
Oh, okay.
they do have the peanuts in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's heavy, man. I remember not even being able to finish the fries because you had to order them separately, and I was like,
Fries are good.
yeah, they're good.
They really are pretty good. They give you so much too. I mean, they fill the bag.
That's cool though. I mean, so is it gonna be a Wahlburgers in London, or is it just
Yeah.
gonna be a Wahlburg restaurant?
Yeah, no, it's Wahlburgers.
Oh hell yeah!
So Definitely got to get to the UK. Maybe we'll find our way there next year. Who knows?
Yeah.
Next thing I got on the agenda: Pizza Robot gets Vegas gig after boosting caterers' kitchen operations.
Wow.
We've seen this at NAFM. We've seen the robots, the arms, the operation.
Right.
A pizza robot will be deployed to keep attendees to one of the world's largest technology conventions well fed. Oh boy.
It's the return of the robots, man.
Yeah.
You know, they're taking over little by little.
Seattle-based Picnic, which specializes in food production technology and robotics as a service,
Wow.
has been appointed by caterer Centerplate to serve its visitors at the forthcoming Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. Centerplate will use and showcase Picnic's robot, which is capable of producing up to 312-inch customized pizza an hour.
Wow. So that reminds me of something that I just found out the other day. A friend of mine that I went to college with, he has these viral videos that are going around now. Have you ever seen the videos where like Jake Paul or whoever, his arm opens up and a camera comes out of his arm?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he makes those that he made that video, and he makes like a bunch of them. And one of the newest ones he had was like the guy's chest opened up and like a refrigerator was in his chest, and he just pulled out a thing of juice and then drank it. I'm gonna try and pull it up, but it just, people are seeing those things, asking if they're real, and trying to figure out how to make them now. So this, the whole idea of like AI and food service is getting to a little bit of a creepy place nowadays.
It's changing. It's changing the landscape. The landscape of this entire industry is changing so fast. I'm actually going to jump into something right now. You know, with the industry changing, technology, robotics, consolidations and acquisitions that we continue to see and talk about. Which another thing here, I'm going to talk about another acquisition that we just saw this week. And you know, I'm posting different things, right? We're posting everything. We're evolving.
Right.
We're changing as a company.
Absolutely.
We're getting into various things, different things. You got something right here? I'll come back to this.
Yeah.
Is that Logan Paul?
Yep.
Or Jake Paul? Or one of them?
It's Jake Paul. Okay. So this is, why is it only, all right. You know what? Let's come back to it.
All right, we'll come back to it. But what I was getting at for the industry changing, if you're in the service side, and I really speak best for the service side, but you know, from all aspects of the industry, if you're not changing and evolving with the times, what's next for you?
Right.
Right? What's next? Because I'm telling you, the way you always did it mentality is going to destroy you. It might not destroy you tomorrow.
Right.
I'm sure you're going to be fine in 2020. I'm sure you're going to be fine in 2021.
Yeah.
But where you want longevity, you want sustainability. Where do you see yourself in 2030? So yeah, you know, and that comment that came in earlier,
right,
from someone that saw me and they said, you know, I'm not going to name names. They're on the feed. They made the comment of about equipment and stuff like that. And really, well, really. Yes, really.
Yeah,
and listen,
change.
And the reason being is no one's going to tell me that my business is going to go out, that I'm going to go out of business.
Right.
No one's going to tell me that. Okay. I am in control of my destiny. And if I have to add services and bring things, listen, I'm not stopping.
Right.
We're right now. I have my brother-in-law is a technician. Shout out to Chris. He's already been to some welding training. The second semester starts in January. We're going to build an in-house welding machine shop.
Right.
Okay. We are going to continue to develop new services, new products, new everything. I'm not stopping. This is the tip of the iceberg with the Rich and Angel show here on the media side. We have so many big plans.
Yeah. We're
going to be able to help people and bring value to people. That's what this is about. So for someone to be upset about me evolving my company, well, I'm sorry. If you're going to cry about it, you're probably, that's the biggest tell of a losing player, and you're probably going to lose in the long run.
Right. Your refusal to let go is going to paralyze you pretty much. For sure.
Yeah. So I control my destiny. And, you know, I tell to the people watching, you control your destiny. And if there's haters out there, you
brush that dirt off your shoulder.
You brush it off and keep moving.
Let me show you guys this
Keep
video
doing the
real
right
quick,
thing
because I wanted to
watch
give
good things
you
happen.
guys a vision.
Here we go.
That's freaking nuts, man. Wow.
What?
How real does that look? The guy that made this is I went to college with him, and he used to be in,
Wow.
animation. He was in animation, and so now he's in CGI, and he's doing these things. There's like a behind the scenes video, and he's doing them just with prosthetics. So like when the guy opens up his chest and like a fruit juice comes out, like his chest is a refrigerator, he's using a prosthetic chest for them, which is crazy, you know. But it just goes to show like how quickly people will go from like, is that real, to we should make it real. So that's what things are not slowing down. Things are not moving.
Yeah.
I mean things are not stopping. Right.
Right. It's just it's continual.
Yeah.
And talking about acquisitions, we look at Smart Care,
Right.
who made the announcement this week. Shout out to Brandon, over there. Hope you're doing well, buddy. And Smart Care sweeps up another service company. So they have the acquisition of Turbo Technicians.
Wow.
So, you know, Turbo Technicians, for those that don't know, maybe Angel don't know. I don't know if you know.
No, I don't.
But yeah, Turbo Technicians is they're solely focused on turbo chef repairs.
Okay.
I'm sure they're dabbling in other microwave circuitry kind of repairs on other manufacturers, I'm sure, but that could be. But they're I know their main focus is Turbo Technicians. They're across the country. They're a national company. And I guess a lot of their customer base would be Dunkin' Donuts, Subway, maybe Starbucks, stuff like that. So that's a big pickup right there.
Yeah, that's a big change too.
Yeah. So as well, it says right here, I mean, Turbo Technicians, largest turbo chef authorized some company in the country, providing oven repair and maintenance to the coffee chains. Just like I said, Starbucks and other chains of that nature. But you know, that's a big one, another acquisition. I mean, it's just going to continue to happen. You're going to continue to see consolidation. You're going to continue to see buyouts. We are in the most interesting, the biggest shift this industry has ever seen because of where we are with generational gaps and changeovers and
Right.
people going into retirement. We're in that area right now. We're entering a decade where people are going into retirement, and maybe some family business or whatever don't have anyone to hand stuff down to. They're selling.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I've said it before on I think the first time we did a podcast, like we were in places in, you know, different conferences or whatever, where people are talking about how they wish they could hand down their companies to their kids or their grandkids, and none of them are interested in taking over the company, so they have to sell.
Yeah. Listen, it's not for this industry is not for everyone.
Right.
You got to follow your passion and your heart and your happiness, really.
Exactly.
But I mean, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
We gotta be willing to adapt and change. And again, if anyone's watching, do not let anyone tell you any different.
That's right.
Trust your gut. Do what you got to do for your business, your family, your team, your employees. Do what you got to do. All right. This is
So I don't understand this camera's in the arm. We'll go back and watch the replay where we talked about exactly why we brought that up in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, we're just, you know what it is, Alexander? We're looking at like technology stuff, and we were talking about robotic arms on pizza ovens. We're talking about like
Robotic
people
bartenders.
actually becoming turning into robots.
Matthew Ventosi.
Hey,
How you
Matt, what's
doing,
going
my
on,
friend?
man?
Thank you for joining us.
Good to have you here with us. Any questions, any hot topics you want to discuss, let us know.
Throw some questions at us. I did find a cool article I think you're going to really enjoy, so I wanted to bring that up with you. It is from insider.com.
Okay.
And the article is 10 food and restaurant trends that will define how we eat in 2020. And it was really great because it wasn't the typical stuff, Impossible Burgers and whatever. So there will be increased interest in locavore eating in 2020. At first, I was like, what in the hell is locavore?
So something along the lines of carnivore, but a locavore. What's that?
It's people who eat things locally from locally sourced farms or whatever, which is a crazy trend you've seen here and there, but apparently it's going to be a big trend in 2020, which is going to change a lot as far as the food industry goes, because people are going to be looking towards local restaurants more.
Yeah, people are increasingly looking at foods that are farm raised and organic. They will continue to be an important consideration for people in the coming year. Yeah, I mean, these are all trends too for manufacturers that are, you know, making equipment and different things. All this stuff has to be watched.
Yeah, this one speaks specifically to manufacturers. More restaurants will embrace open concept kitchens, and customers want to see how their food is being made. So more and more people want to see how the food is being made. They want to feel like they're part of the experience, not just tucked away, having their food magically brought to them.
That's the keyword, experience. And that's what people want, right? So even as service providers, tie it right back into what we do as we're continuing to develop for the next decade and we're talking about stuff. I want to begin to create a service experience.
Right.
So we've already began laying some groundwork. You know, and this all happens from the small things. When someone answers the phone here, the first thing you're gonna hear is Malachi Cares.
Right.
Brand building. Malachi Cares. The experience of when you get a phone, when you pick up the phone and call, that's the first thing you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear people that hopefully with a smile and that care. If you don't, let me know.
Right.
You know, as we go along with the technologies that we talked with about Dormon yesterday with the gas pressure stuff.
Yes.
I mean, creating experience and getting data to people and understand this is more than just hey, send the repair guy and fix this thing. It's more than that.
Right.
You know, it's much more than that. And then we're going to continue to bring stuff to the table.
I love that. So the next one is it will become more common for kids' menus that feature whole grain superfoods like quinoa, as well as global cuisine. This is interesting because like every kid I've ever known, even including myself, has been like chicken tenders and French fries. That's what we want.
My nephew,
Yeah.
he doesn't say chicken yet. He says chick chick
Chick chick
chick chick.
chicken and French fries.
And then he says when he wants you to cut it, cut.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna be. I mean, this is good because you know, learning to eat healthy. If you learn how to eat healthy young, it's gonna be easier for you to do it when as you get older. Like I'm Hispanic, so I was not eating healthy when I was young.
Yeah.
I was eating rice and beans and freaking ceviche at like 2 years old.
Yeah, I didn't really. My eating habits were cereal.
Yeah,
for the first half of my life, practically.
Yeah, we're predicting more availability of health items on children's menus that allow kids to explore new flavors. Good luck with that. We can expect kids menus incorporating more global flavors from Mediterranean cuisine to West African dishes. And I kind of have a problem with that because like it's hard enough. It's hard enough to get kids to eat like kids' food.
Mm-hmm.
And then you send them out something that's purple or you know, something that's some weird texture. It's going to be really hard to get those kids to sit still and try it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people that are parents out there can like really attest to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm seeing it now.
Yeah.
It's just,
I bet Carson is hard, right?
Yeah. It's you know, they want what they want. It's very, you know, once they taste the sweet stuff like the ice cream and different things and the different juice box, whatever, that's what they want.
Yeah. Oh, I can. Yeah, of course. The sugar, man, is just it's mouth pleasure.
I see the word kombucha up there. I want to throw up.
Okay, yeah. So I knew you would not like this.
Tried it. I've tried it many a times.
Kombucha's not bad.
It's fermented yeast.
Isn't it supposed to be good for you?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's really disgusting, man. I've tried to drink it on many occasions.
Yeah, it's not an alcoholic.
What's your favorite health drink, ladies and gentlemen? Tell us what the favorite health drink is. What should I be looking for in 2020 to get my diet on point?
Gatorade.
It's
got electrolytes.
Water sucks.
It really sucks.
Another movie reference.
Fermented beverages and non-alcoholic drinks will also be all the rage in the upcoming year. How about you, Rich Malachi? Are you going to be partaking in the non-alcoholic beverage consumption trend
for January? Enero. No drinking in January. Really going to get on track and get myself together. I'm just going to utilize the next couple of weeks to enjoy time with family and eat some good food.
You're doing like kind of like Joe Rogan does, like sober October kind of. You're going to do like clean January.
Exactly.
I can't think of anything that rhymes.
I want to lead us into the Fed Group conference feeling real good.
Ooh.
Real alert, real strong, real positive.
Your first drink will be the celebratory drink after the Fed Group dinner.
Yes, I'll be staying the extra 2 nights after to decompress, take it all in,
AKA turn up
and turn up by the pool. That's it.
Love it. Okay, this is cool. Korean rice liquor, well known as makgeolli.
Don't quote us on that.
Makgeolli will also be trendy. Will also be a trendy drink in 2020. I mean, sure. Milky white drink is slightly sparkling and tastes both sweet and sour.
Oh man.
Now, I just give me a beer.
The beer, I mean, for the guy, yeah, I mean, but for me, just give me Jameson and ginger, or give me a maybe a little Macallan on Macallan neat, Macallan 18 neat, nice.
Some more stuff about alcohol
vino.
here.
I like vino.
You like vino? This is, I don't know. This looks weird. Biodynamic wine will grow in popularity in 2020. Wine or any crop product made with biodynamic method means it has a certain set of standards for being grown without pesticides and unnatural processes or okay. I'm down with that. I don't know if I'd pay that much more for it. Like, I don't mind a little pesticides in my wine.
Yeah, I'll take it. We got some empathy wines right there in the back.
That's true. No pesticides in that.
Yeah, and we should talk a little bit too about the sponsor for this video real quick.
Yes.
Thefedgroup.com. Check thefedgroup.com out because we have a conference coming up in Miami 2020. We are selling
Right.
tickets. We just sold a couple extra today. There's probably 45 tickets left available. Once they're gone, they're gone. We cannot add any more tickets. The venue is set.
It's booked.
So listen, the reason you want to come, okay? We were talking about this morning. The
Yeah.
reason you want to come to the Fed conference, okay? It's much more. And I use the word conference loosely because it's a conference, but it's really an experience and an event.
Right. It's really a big time networking event.
This is about the like-minded individuals in the food equipment sector, from service to sales to manufacturers to reps, everything. Okay, directors of marketing are going to be there. You have vice presidents of different companies are going to be there. I mean, this is about getting all the people of our industry in the room, as many as we can for the first go around, to really dive in to understand why we need to do this, and then talk a little bit about how we're going to go about doing it.
Right.
And once we figure that out together, we could, shout out to Ani at Hobart. We had the dinner. He wanted to know, how do we make this thing go viral? This is step one. Right. Step one is getting everyone together and understanding what needs to be done, and then start executing on some of these things that we're going to put up on the big screen and say, listen, we need to execute on this, this, and this. And we have homework assignments, and we're going to leave, and we're going to do these things, and we're going to create that connectivity with the channel partners as we build this thing to attract new talent, to build our brands. Brand is important.
Absolutely.
Personal and business, and to continue to build the community around our industry that's just going to be very helpful for people trying to find it, helpful for the people involved in it. This is much more than just coming in and looking to create sales or something for you. This is not that kind of thing. It's not about creating sales. This is about creating partnerships, relationships, friendships.
Yep. Exactly.
This is much bigger than anything from the past, than anything you've been a part of. So I hope that kind of dives in with a little bit of passion spitting out of my face.
Yep. For any information, go to thefedgroup.com.
Yes.
If you have any worries, questions, concerns, you can email me at angel@malachicares.com, and we'll be glad to get back to you within the day. So
we are connected. We are here for you. Thefedgroup.com.
Absolutely.
Blow it up.
Oh, let's blow it up.
Blow it.
So I got another article. The rest of it was kind of similar to that, so I didn't want to keep going through it.
Yeah.
But I think this one will be very, very close to home. 5 equipment trends to watch for in the food service industry. And this is from MPOFCINCI.com. Don't know what that is.
Yo no sé.
Metal photo of Cincinnati. Okay. Multi-tap water dispensers.
All right.
So I'm going to lean on you to kind of walk us through this as we go through that.
Multi-tap water dispensers. I mean,
according to food service director, multi-tap water dispensers will be all the rage. Not only will it help restaurants make water profitable, but it will help them conveniently offer still and sparkling water at various temperatures. Some dispensers may have flavor shots or syrups built in, but most do not have that capability yet. For now, restaurants and operators add syrup or fruit infusions to the water that is delivered via multi-tap dispensers.
So, I mean, I don't have much to say on this because this is probably not something that is going to be a serviceable item from my understanding, from what I'm thinking. Okay. There might be one moving to parts. I don't know. But I think what this is which I've seen at a performance group. I think they're beginning to decide. And I don't want to. It might be the name of the company might be Vero. Mm-hmm. And you're probably going to find this kind of thing in high-end restaurants,
right?
Where they're going to actually charge a premium for that water coming out,
right.
You know, so and I tasted it, and it's phenomenal. I'm not going to say it's not. It's great tasting water. The sparkling, the still, it's very, very good. It's very high end. So you probably see stuff
at a restaurant and they give you sparkling water.
I love it. Yeah, me too. And it's just, but this is like legit, like real, like next level type stuff. And it's a definitely add on for sales for restaurants and in the high end sector, I believe. I don't think you're going to see this anywhere else. But
the second one was visually appealing and multifunctional kitchen cooking equipment.
Yeah.
Kitchens
Combi
are
oven's number one. I don't know if this combi oven's going to be in there, but good.
Yeah, kitchens are adopting open concepts and front of house prep, especially as the trend towards natural ingredients and clean menus continue. Customers want to see where their food comes from, and they want to feel like part of the experience, and restaurants need to keep up by implementing new cooking equipment. Man, this is consistent through and through. We're just seeing this everywhere. Clean eating, open concept, better aesthetics, multifunctional, all of that stuff is just coming up more and more and more. It's crazy. Yeah, it looks cool. Look, Turbo Chef is mentioned.
Oh yeah, it's all ventless stuff because people are looking to reduce footprints and I mean these high speed ovens they get the job done.
Oh yeah, equipment that reduces labor. Any food service equipment that reduces labor and improves efficiency is a must-have because today's restaurant kitchens are getting smaller.
Yep.
According to North American Association of Food
That's
Equipment
NAFEM.
Manufacturers.
That's what NAFEM is. Boom.
Remember Charlie? I don't know. I'll just skip that.
Yeah, it's Charlie. He was at Cefesa. Hey Charlie, shout out to Charlie at NAFEM.
Shout out to NAFEM. That's why the trend is for equipment that's running smarter, smaller, and easier to operate. Equipment that saves on labor and makes trainer easier, along with technology that is simple, is the trend.
That's it. I mean, and that's why we talked about it on the last episode. We'll probably continue to talk about combi ovens. Combi ovens are just doing it. They're the work. It's the new workhorse of the commercial kitchen.
Yeah.
All right. It's steaming. It's got the convection. You're roasting in there. You're doing your bacon. You're doing everything, and you're doing it. Like I said, on the top level could be fries. Maybe mid level you got a roast going. There's vegetables at the bottom. I mean, there's just different things going at different temps. And it's
easy to just like overlook that, and it's like, oh yeah, of course that's what it does. But think about the amount of ingenuity that it took and innovation that it took to say we're going to cook 5 different things at the same time at different temperatures, and be able to do it quickly.
Yeah, that's
a lot of invention, a lot of inventiveness.
Yeah, I mean, and then we got the ones out there that I foresee leading the way at this point. I mean, I guess would be Rationale.
Yeah.
We're factory authorized here in New Jersey, and we're seeing a lot of installations. We're seeing a lot of new equipment being sold out here. So, like I said, the trend. I know combi ovens have been around, but I feel like the trend is really just beginning for the combi ovens in the marketplace. They're really just beginning. I think you're going to start seeing people that had one maybe adding that second one and saying, let's get rid of this steamer and let's just get this combi oven in here. Because we could do double capacity stuff. I mean, there's just a lot of things coming with the kitchens of the future and reducing the footprints.
Yeah. All right. There's only a couple more in this article. I have one cool little bit after that, but
cool.
So
let's do it.
On-site composting and recycling bins to reduce food waste. I think a lot of this is going towards the green side of things.
Food waste is a very big topic of discussion year in and year out, especially for like the New Jersey Restaurant Association or any restaurant association.
Yeah, this mentions the NRA here.
Right.
Food waste reduction is a hot trend in food service now. The issue came in a number 7 on the Rationale. The National Restaurant Association. What's hot list of 2017 trends?
Oh, it's older.
Yeah. It's obviously something in the food equipment industry needs to address because 4% to 10% of food purchased by food service operations is discarded before it reaches guests. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, food waste is a real serious thing. And then you go into some of these places and they have the big composts. I can't think of the manufacturers that might make them. So I wonder. I think Somat makes one. So and that's really just it's breaking everything down to its core, so it's environmentally friendly to dispose of.
Wow.
It's those are expensive machines, but they're also necessary. They're important, especially for high volume kitchens.
Yeah,
I mean, this is we do got to pay attention to what we're doing to our planet, right? I mean, it is important. What's the next one?
The last one is automated technology.
Yeah.
People expect fast service, personalization, and convenience in all aspects of their lives, and that includes a more convenient and customized dining experience. Such as the food service industry is trending more towards automated technology. Chains are implementing kiosks and touch screens and chatbots, and artificial intelligence are breaking into the industry for taking orders via from various platforms, including social media and smart TVs. Yeah. So this is, the McDonald's thing we're talking about, the KFC thing that we were talking about, where it looks more like a toll booth. All of those things are popping up more and more.
Yeah, this is, and again, it all ties back into stuff we've been talking about for a long time, not just on the media, platforms that we're talking about,
right?
That I've been talking about throughout the year on this Festa Regionals.
Yeah,
but it's revolutionary times.
Yeah,
It's like the industrial revolution of 2020.
Yeah, I mean,
Things are changing.
it makes sense. We've taken this long to figure out how to do things well. Now it's okay. Let's make things more efficient and more clean,
Yeah.
and more, I guess more tactical.
Right.
And I think that'd be the word.
Yeah.
There was one cool little thing I wanted to show you guys.
Anybody saying anything?
Alto Sham,
Alexander.
Vector. Yeah, Alexander
And
says.
who's that? Rick. Hey, Rick.
Rick, how you doing?
What's up, Rick? What's
Says,
up, brother?
Great conversation.
Thank
Keep
you,
up the
thank
great
you.
Work. Alto Sham Vector is real innovation of this year. It's not a simple combi oven. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Alexander, I'll tell you what. We don't see much Alto Sham here in Jersey. I'm sure there's plenty out there. We're not an authorized center, so we're not seeing stuff on that level. We do run into them from time to time. We do make the repairs, and we keeps it moving. But definitely interested to look into some newer equipment next year.
Yeah,
for
sure. So this one is kind of funny. I thought it was just kind of humorous because we've been talking so much about the Impossible Burger and all these clean trends. Impossible Burger 2.0. How does it taste? Is it safe? And where can you get it? So this thing looks like plant-based burgers look, and it's supposed to look like real beef and even bleed like real beef.
Yeah,
You
I've
know,
seen
that's
it and I've had it,
You've had it?
and I don't like it.
Yeah, no, me neither. So I have a friend. I have a friend that's vegan.
I'm not eating it again either.
And we went to Houlihan's.
That's where I had it.
a couple. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not eating it. I'm not eating it. I couldn't even finish it.
Yeah. So exactly,
I
he
ate
was
half of
eating
it, and I'm like, I'm done.
He was eating it, and like, maybe 3/4 of the way through it, he's like, I'm starting to freak out because I think this is real meat because it's bleeding. And I was just like, I don't know. Did you make sure to tell them like you're a vegan, you can't have meat? And he was like, whatever. I'll just.
No,
finish
it bleeds. It's like, it looks like real beef.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like real beef. I don't care what anybody tells me.
Yeah. No,
I've had it. Sorry, it just doesn't. And I don't know what the hell I'm even eating.
Yeah. So that's
You know?
that's what it's saying here.
There's chemicals in here, no? And there's got to be chemicals. There's got to be stuff. Listen. I don't want anybody to. I don't know. I don't know. So that's why I'm not going to speak on it. I'm just blurting something out right now.
You're just expressing yourself.
Yeah, I'm just from the outside looking in, who doesn't know much about it. I look at something like that, and I'm just not interested. And I had it. I tried it. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, so this is telling us what it is here. This unprecedented burger concoction is built on 4 ingredients foundations, which is different than ingredients, right?
Right.
Protein, fat, binders, and flavor.
Yeah, I think of binders. I think of egg. I think of
I think about grade school with the books with the.
But there wouldn't be egg in this too, right? Because if it's got to be vegan.
Yeah, it can't.
So if it's vegan, then it can't have an egg in it.
Yeah. The protein is an Impossible Burger. The protein in an Impossible Burger isn't animal flesh. Rather, it's a blend of soy and potato proteins. This is different from the first one, which used wheat protein. The Impossible Burger 2.0 is gluten-free. Soy has had bad reputation with some, but Impossible's vice president of nutrition has some thoughts about common soy myths.
Yeah, so I fast forwarded. The juicy sizzles coming from the coconut oil and the sunflower oil. The burger's fat sources, so that's where they're getting the fat from. See, I see where Impossible Food uses methyl cellulose. I start hearing stuff like that. I'm like, this is science.
Yeah,
I don't want to eat science.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It just seems a little bit.
And don't
like
you feel?
Reach.
And don't you feel like this is new?
Right.
Aren't we the test dummies?
Yeah, exactly. It was. Like,
I mean,
it was
I
like
don't
the
know.
whole vaping thing. It's like, this is better than
test dummies for that
cigarettes, too. But now they're finding out these kids that have been vaping, like people are dying from like weird throat diseases and stuff.
All
because
kinds of
vapes.
stuff. I mean, this. I don't know. I'm not an
Yeah.
expert in those fields. I can't really say. I just my personal preference. I'm
Mike Reed said.
steering clear.
Mike Reed said beet juice can make things look like blood. Oh, that's interesting.
There you go, Mike. Okay.
So maybe it's some beet juice in there, but of course I prefer Black Angus.
Yeah.
Don't we all? Well, not all of us, but
Hey, most of us.
most of us.
Yeah. What do we got, Alexander?
The oven for real burgers and FOT and for Unreal must be different on kitchens. That's true. They gotta cook it different.
They got it. Well, they probably have to separate it because you're not supposed to be putting people that don't want anything meat touching the other meat, right?
Right. That's
Meat
true.
touching non-meat. It's like Jewish kitchens we work with. There's kosher kitchens and there's
Right.
things like that nature. Everything's got to be separate. So
So
Yeah.
I thought that would be fun to just talk about because it is kind of interesting. It's kind of weird that we're getting to a point where we don't even need the actual meat to make things taste like meat.
yeah, I'm sticking with the real meat every day.
Yeah. I do want to have like some authentic meat that like, seeing seeing it, killing it, fixing it up, and then eating it. I think that would be a cool process. I've never actually done that.
Yeah,
But that'd be cool to do.
Yeah, me either. But and just keeping on trend with what we're talking about. Chain restaurants that are disappearing the fastest.
Oh wow.
Number one is Subway.
Yeah.
They've closing more than 1,400 stores this year, or
I can
next
see
year
that.
coming. But those are things just to keep in mind. Those are actually not alarming things for these places because the markets are saturated with Subways. I mean,
Right.
there's I don't even know. There's probably more than 30,000 of them. So when you look at 1,400, that's not really a large number,
Right.
and it could just be there's different reasons for them closing. And sometimes, and I'm just doing this, but sometimes when you read they're closing 1,400, they're also opening 800.
Right.
Right. So it varies, but you're seeing Quiznos, which I loved Quiznos. I don't know. I know those commercials were all friggin' screwy and weird, but I actually loved Quiznos.
That's true. And you like you like Firehouse too, because it is kind of similar to Quiznos.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Firehouse. Tim Hortons has got 85 closings. Noodles and Company 65. Chipotle's closing 65. Outback Crab's Bonefish 43. We've been seeing those things close down, so I wonder if there's going to be a new trend. They're going to be reopening in other areas. I don't know, but love to know what's a restaurant that you remember as a kid maybe that's gone that you wish was still around. What about Sizzler?
Sizzler was a big one.
Remember
There,
Sizzler?
there was like a little chain in Jersey that closed down completely called Charlie Brown's
Oh, yeah.
Steakhouse.
There's still a few.
Yeah.
If you go down the shore on my way to my sister's house, I think in Little Silver,
Mm.
there's a Charlie Brown's there. And you know what? As a family, me, my mom, my dad, my sister, we all used to go to Charlie Brown's.
It was delicious.
I think there was one in Staten Island we used to go to
yeah.
because it was close to
There
us.
was one in Clifton.
Staten Island, New York.
Staten Island. That's where Rich Malky's from.
Statty.
Today is very fire. Maybe is Friday. Yeah, bro.
It is. We're getting lit over here.
Let's drop the
Let's
bomb.
get it. Friday in the building. So yeah,
There's that chain, and then the other one is Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
I
I've
don't
never
know if
been.
I don't know if they're closing or not, and they have commercials still, but
They're around.
yeah, they're around.
They're around. I never been.
No.
But listen, as we begin to move through the year, we were talking with Evan from Univex earlier
Yes.
today. So Evan, shout out to Evan and Emily, right?
Yes, Evan and Emily, Univex in the house.
We are going to be doing some things this year, so look forward to hopefully having Evan join the Rich and Angel show from time to time to join talk some industry topics on what's going on from the manufacturer side, what they got going on, and we'll talk a little bit of media, we'll talk a little bit of maintenance, we'll talk a little bit of operation, technical. We're going to get into it.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit of food.
We'll
My
talk,
favorite.
of course, and we're going to look to do some interesting things in 2020. If you guys have any ideas, we definitely want to hear them. If you guys want to be a part of the show, we definitely want you to be a part of it. We're going to do
Absolutely.
call-ins. We're just going to get through the next 2 weeks, bang out some episodes, talk some ish, and
That's right.
So, but if you want to be a sponsor for the show, we would be honored. We have a really, really great Angel put together a really great presentation.
Yeah.
I'll call it media packet for you to check out. So drop your email in the comments or just DM us and say, hey, send me that media packet. We want to sponsor the show and be a part of it. Because we're going to continue to build the audience. We're going to continue to do shows on a weekly basis. And this is going to be the show for the food equipment industry.
Absolutely.
Tied in with a lot of extra things, fun and stuff like that. So we'll bring some, hopefully we're going to be rearranging the room.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking to do a little revamp of the set, make it a little bit more appealing for you guys to watch and just enjoy.
Yeah. So when you see the background, you see the different things. Next year, we're going to be changing things, and this room's going to evolve into something pretty cool. So it's going to open it up to do a lot of different things that we want to do. Even having some wine, we have some Empathy wines. If you're watching,
Yeah,
we did reach out and having a conversation with them. Maybe we'll have some Empathy wine time where we'll talk over some wine.
we'll wine with some wine in hand.
Yep, whining with Rich and Angel,
Yes,
and
we'll just complain about things.
we'll complain about everything the way it used to be. And
Kids and their TikTok.
these kids, I'm telling you, these kids. And again, I just I love the whole media thing that we've put forth
Yeah,
the last 2 years,
Yeah,
especially the last year.
it's definitely been a crazy little run we've had.
I mean, having the opportunity to travel the country with Sefesa this year and talk to
Yeah.
regionals and hopefully open up some minds and hearts to understanding what this is about.
The people in Sefesa being so gracious too, and just very open minded to everything.
Shout out to
So
Heather,
Yeah,
Olivia,
Heather,
and
Olivia,
and the team down there. Hopefully we'll make it out there this year. Maybe we can get some footage down there and really help Sefesa promote through our channels. Maybe we'll do a Rich Angel show live from down there.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I have to worry about some Wi-Fi issues, but I'll take care of that.
Figure it out. I guess to close this Friday out, do you have anything else on your mind?
No, I was excited to talk about the Impossible 2.0.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah. So, weekend plans? Anything?
Weekend plans? Actually, no. I need to rest because yesterday kind of kicked me in the butt.
Did you have drinks?
I did. I had Jameson and ginger. I had like 3 of them.
There you go.
Yeah, it was rough. And then on top of that, I had to dance because there was like a bunch of professional dancers. So I'm there trying to fake it.
Oh man, I wouldn't have been dancing.
Yeah, I had to fake it with the salsa.
I don't dance no more. I'll slow dance if I could do a slow dance, but I'm not.
You gotta leave some room for the Holy Spirit when you're slow dancing.
Yeah, that's right. Christmas shopping?
Haven't done it yet, but I need
this weekend.
Maybe this weekend. That's what I'll do.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I usually, I shop a little online. I ordered my sister something already, but I don't know. It's tough to get people things. I don't know what to get anymore. But I'll probably just go out tomorrow or something.
Yeah, usually like my mom is the only one I'll really like hand pick a gift, and like my brother and I will like brainstorm. But then other than that, everybody gets the same thing.
Yeah.
It's socialism, man. Equal for everybody.
That's it. I might just do simple, silly stuff. Like not silly, but like just everyday stuff. Like I might get like a box of tissues, some coffee that I know my mom drinks, like just like a bunch of different like little things.
Oh, cool. Yeah, like a nice little gift basket.
Yeah, I get a bunch of cool little, just different, simple little things like that.
Cool.
But yeah, listen, does anyone else have problems shopping for their family yet anymore? It's so hard.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you even get anybody anymore?
Can you give us ideas?
Send me some ideas, please.
Yeah.
But listen, back to the food equipment industry before we go. We are, as a service company, 2 weeks left of the year, really. You don't even know this.
What's that?
But I have decided to close Christmas Eve.
Really? Oh wow, that's news to me. Let's get a bomb for that.
News.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
We should have had a little Christmas jingle on there.
We should have. Next time. We'll Christmas in July, we'll have it ready. But yeah, I decided we're gonna do that. I just things slowed down a little bit around the holiday. So I think it's beneficial for everybody just because where it lands in the week.
Right.
I said, you know what, let's just do that for everybody. And we just put the blast out and everybody's excited and happy. So
Love it.
we're doing that. This way you spend some time with the fam. And yeah, I mean, installations are frozen right now.
Yeah.
No installs. Definitely not next week. And I don't know, does anybody else have a frozen period of time for their services that they, installations and certain things of that nature?
Yeah, that makes sense because there might be a complication that happens, and if it's
and
a couple
plus
days before Christmas,
that, and plus you're running on skeleton crews, and just different factors.
Yeah.
It's tough to get rid when you have a skeleton crew to put guys on installations, and then you already got a skeleton crew. Now you got other guys tied up all day here. It's like, well, we got to make sure that we could continue to maneuver for our customers with the equipment down.
Yeah.
So that's really the real reason behind that. And then, listen, as we move and evolve, I would love to have you continue to be here with us. So
absolutely,
reach out and let us know anything you think we need to be talking about.
Yeah, and if you made it this far in the episode, you're the real MVP.
That's right. We show 11 still here in LinkedIn.
Yeah, we got a few on Facebook and YouTube.
So that's that, folks. I think we're going to take it down for the weekend. We actually have to jump on a call around 4:00.
That's right.
And listen, go check out MalachiDigital.com as well. We're going to be taking on 2 clients this year. 2 clients. We're in talks with 1 or 2 people right now.
Yep.
So we're only taking on 2 clients. It's all about being able to be available and to give quality for you.
Absolutely.
So if you're interested in having us be a resource for you this year through Malachi Digital, reach out. There's a lot of very different opportunities that come with the package that you're going to get.
That's right.
A lot. And if you've been watching all year and I'm putting forth massive effort, you haven't seen nothing yet.
That's right.
Next year it's going to be on fire. Gary V style.
Yeah, that's right.
I hustled like my name is Gary V. That's it. So
love it.
Speaking
of Gary,
Gary.
The reason winners win is because they don't give a shit what you think about their losses.
Boom.
So
we don't.
We want to win.
Winners win, baby. That is it for the Rich and Angel Show. Have a great weekend. Get your Christmas shopping done. And we will definitely be here with an episode for you on Monday. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Go into the weekend in peace. See ya.
Rich and Angel. It's the Rich and Angel Show.